好，各位伙伴，大家早安啊！非常欢迎大家来到中原国小参加桃园市114学年度双语课程亮点学校的观议课程的交流。那首先我们请校长先进行致辞。
好，首先很感谢我们的超明教授第2次来给我们指导，还有我们许清勇许校长前辈校长，以前也是我的同事了，30年前的同事，30几年前的同事。我出任老师的时候跟许校长同事，我第1次当主任的时候也跟许校长同事，对，真的是很有缘分。校长就没办法同事了。好，那今天是要进行我们双语访视，欢迎我们有到莅临我们学校的伙伴们这个先让一下看一下，对。好，今天到我们学校是瑞丰国小，校长也是跟我们中原很有渊源的。还有瑞丰国小校长，瑞丰国小还有内定国小的团队。好，那我先介绍一下我们中原的团队。刚刚拿麦克风是我们学务主任肖志明肖主任。
大家好。
对，再来是我们教学组长佩婷组长，然后我们事务组长邱金组长。好，那我们 Godfrey 好。那今天为什么这样呢？因为我们学校2位主任去三峡受训了。所以我们肖主任今天就代理我们教务主任，那我们邱金就代理我们的那个总务主任，然后我们佩婷就代理我们的教务主任，那我们辅导主任有课，好，这真的很抱歉，好，那学校这几位都强棒了，好，等一下也请教授跟校长给我们多一些指导，还有我们推手老师是玉琴老师，谢谢你们。好，在那边拿摄影机是我们志刚老师，好，我们资讯组长。好，那今天就是上次我们已经有经验了，那我们也到别的学校也有去看过这样的一个历程，所以呢，等一下大家就是教授给我们多一些指导，然后大家互相交流，希望今天的双语访视可以对我们中原国小团队呢有很大的注意，一定会有很大的注意的。好，那我们会聆听各位给我们的建议呢，赶快去做调整。那也要跟大家致歉，因为我隔壁校老师有会议，好，这就是会议也很多，所以呢，等一下如果不在这边，就是到另外一个会议了，不是故意不在的，真是抱歉。好，谢谢。好，那教授跟清勇校长。他就先不致辞。好，那我们就进去下面的程序。
好，那接下来我们会首先请Godfrey就是进行做课程的说明 ，OK 吗
？Okay, good morning, everybody. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yes, good morning. My name is Godfrey Mapembela. And I am the foreign teacher here at Jungin Elementary School, and I want to give you a background of what we are doing. My subjects that I teach here, there's 2 of them. The first subject is a school-based curriculum, and I think maybe if you've never heard of it, you might think of it as integrated activities for both 6th and 5th grade. So which means we don't have a specific subject matter that we focus on. We really focus on different subjects. Some of them can be about science, some of them can be about international education. So it's a little bit mix of both. So if maybe you want to get some understanding on that. And also the second subject I teach here is physical education for 1st graders. And yes. Now, our topic for the curriculum, or that we are focusing on, this is divided into 2 units. But the topic overall is Earth Day every day, and it is divided into about 6 lessons. And today we are going to be doing lesson number 4, and which is eco-friendly actions in real life. So To give you a background of where we started, so week number 1, which was lesson 1, we did an introduction to the topic Earth Day, every day. So the students, we were discussing about what is SDGs, what is SDGs 12 specifically, and we also spoke about what is Earth Day and why is the Earth Day, what do we do on Earth Day. That was week number 1. And then week number 2, we focused on the introduction of 3 R's in my life, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. That was week number 2. And in week 3, we did a storybook where we read a book that is over there. It's called 10 Things I Can Do to Help My Earth. So the book was basically just narrating actions that students can do in order to help Earth. And then in week 3, we were discussing about those 10 things. For example, in the book, there's even a part where it says students need to feed the birds in winter. So we needed to have a discussion and narrate to them or try to show them why the birds are very important, because when you try to relate it to reduce, reuse, or recycle, they were having a bit of a struggle. So in that week, we read the book and then we talked about the context of it and where each and every action might fall under the 3 R's. This week, which is week number 4, we are focusing on making a poster, which is the students need to now come up with 5 other ways they can help Earth. So in this lesson, I think I can show you on the lesson plan here. I'm not sure what happened, my picture is tilted, but I can go through it with you. So just to give you, please. So just to give you a context of the lesson, I will start with the class we are observing on the lesson plan is 502, 502. It will be in my classroom, language classroom number 2. So as you can see, we are going to be making a poster where students are coming up with visuals, or I gave them visuals, but they will be generating eco-friendly actions in real-time context. For example, each group will have a different scenario. One group will have a scenario where they are at the park, others are at school, others are at home, others are on the street, and others are on the night market. So they need to come up with 5 actions that are eco-friendly that they can do in that specific area, not just anywhere, but in that specific area. And the way I have seated my students, I have mixed them in their ability groups. Most of them, they are about medium level to low level, but I do have some outstanding students who are very high in English capability. So our groups are mixed with both of medium and low. So yes, that is everything that we are doing. So the students will be given pictures and then they need to choose actions from those pictures that fit the scenario that the teacher has given them on the poster to come up with 5 actions that they can do to help Earth. And from there, on the next lesson, which will be lesson number 5, continuing, we will be introducing what is carbon footprint, where students will be understanding what carbon footprint means and what actions add high carbon footprint and which ones add low carbon footprint. And these actions are regardless of either they are eco-friendly or they are not eco-friendly. And then number 6 will be the last lesson, which is let's reduce carbon footprint, where students will be doing a survey and telling or determining how much carbon footprint they also produce or they make. And then we will discuss about what can we do to help ourselves or to help them do or make better choices. And that is just everything about this topic. I hope I have painted a clear picture of where we're going and where we will be ending. But thank you. If there are any questions, now is the time. Thank you.
I'm just curious, how often do you see these students?
Often do I see them? I see them once a week. I have about 9 6th grade classes and also 9 5th grade classes. So each and every grade, I see them once a week. So 501 once a week, 502 once a week. So each and every week, it's just once. And I think I haven't seen them in 2 weeks because in the last 2 Tuesdays that I usually see them, I have been attending other open classes. So this week I asked the teacher, who was the only person willing, not the only, but she was very willing to do this with me. So she said we can adjust it to use her class, but then we can put it on Thursday. Yes.
And sorry, did you say, do you have your own classroom here?
Yes, we do have a language classroom. Yes, I use it as an home, so we can, yes.
Oh wow, you're lucky.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Yes, because when we do things and maybe they produce something, I can then put it around the classroom so that they can see what they are doing and it can feel like it adds touch to they belong in that classroom other than having to go. I know the feeling or the experience where I can teach in other teachers' classroom, but then most of the things we do, we end up not having places to put them. But in my class, when we do things, I like to hang them around the classroom so they can see that, oh, actually what we do really matters other than just, oh, we are going to do it and then it will end up in trash. So I think it's good.
So just out of curiosity, do the students come independently or do you have to go and get them and bring them to your classroom?
Most of the time, the teachers, the homeroom teachers will bring the students to me, and then in that specific period, they will be my co-teacher. So, for example, the 502 teacher will be bringing the students to my classroom, and then she'll be my co-teacher for the day.
You're lucky.
Oh, thank you. All right. I don't know. Do you have it worse?
所以还有什么有没有要提问的 ？Any question？ 有吗？没有的话，那我接下来就是我们进行下一个报告。
Oh, yes. Sorry, that was the last to say thank you.
OK。
Thank you. It was the end.
好，接下来就是针对中原国小双语访视的部分亮点学校访视的报告。接下来我们会针对以下几点进行一个报告包含就是在我们行政面的部分，以及我们在教学面我们所做的准备，还有关于学生的辅导面的部分，以及学生的最重要就是学习面的部分进行一个报告。好，那有关于双语行政面的部分，就是我这边我们总共我们学校校内的专属英语团队的部分。那首先我们就是教务处为主，这我们的设备组长就是我们后面那位就是我们的设备组长，那也是我们图书馆馆长。那其实他就是统整个团队的一些运作包含我们主要的5位的英语老师就这5位英语老师，他筹备校内外的一些双语的一些活动，跟外师共同备课跟做一个英语的咨询。好，接下来呢，我们的定期的备课是每个月1次，但是如果说我们有特别一些活动的话，其实我们随时都是会在利用时间在各种时间进行一个备课。那我们备课的地点其实固定的话，就是会主要在教务处。那另外在科任教室，我们会针对一些布置还有孩子的学习的状况做一个讨论。那对于每个月的一些既定的计划也是做一个规划。那并跟老师做一个掌握到课室的一些学习的脉络跟孩子学习的反应。好，接下来我们也提供那个双语教师全面的支持，包含我们硬体跟软体的部分。那目前我们的专科的英语教室在4楼跟1楼。那我们1楼的部分，我们现在目前还在争取一些经费，我们希望可以做成一个英语的情境教室。那这个是目前我们在学校提供给孩子们学习的一些基本的一些配备包含硬体跟软体的部分。好，这是我们的双语行事历跟课表。那我们学校每个班级虽然刚刚说到就是我们目前的实施是在5年级跟6年级还有低年级的部分，但其实我们全校所有的课表都是双语的课表。那包含就是我们也把我们的毕业证书就是中英文化，就是像我们这位学生他是属于印度的孩子，但是我们也是给他一个英文的毕业证书，让他可以就是到世界各地都可以做一个使用。好，接下来有关于双语教学面的部分。我们刚刚那个 Gaffy 他有讲到，就是说我们目前他所授课的时数总共有22节课，那主要会集中在我们校本课程的部分，就是18节课，在5年级跟6年级的部分，因为我们各有9个班，所以18节课。另外在1年级的部分，我们做一个弹性的调整，就是每周4节课，然后隔周轮流，因为我们1年级目前有6个班，然后让他可以充分的做一个学习 目前就是我们双语领域跟授课结束的部分。那我们英文老师就是他可以在英文课程的里面就是全英文的授课，然后就是让跟孩子做一个互动包含我们的情境教室，包含的英语教室，或者是我们目前大家待会如果可以去参观的话，我们楼下1楼的图书馆，那其实都有非常多的情境可以让孩子做一个学习。所以校内老师他们也是自组成一个教师专业学习社群，那精进教学跟专业的职能。那另外我们这边就是这4本手册是我们结合我们校定课程所编的课程，那 Gaffy 也非常认真，就是从我们这4套课程里面，他把它转化成他在上课的一些素材，然后跟孩子做一个讨论。那因为中原旁边是一个商圈，那所以他也把这些在地的课程做一个让孩子更加的了解。所以呢，在课程当中，他加入了很多3无限到曹中原的探世界的一些元素。那另外，他除此之外，他也是利用非常多的一些教学工具学习体验，包含就是卡户Word，然后 Pivot， 还有制作海报跟小组平板的任务，就是让整个课堂不是只有单纯的讲述，它可以就是互动双向的互动这个是他对于一些活动跟孩子一起就是做一个完成包含各式各样的节庆的活动，就是尽量就是带给孩子一个体验跟学习。好，最后就是在辅导与照顾的部分，有的孩子可能在学习上面有一些落差，但是我们其实会去做一个协助。另外，我们在期末处事其实就是要拉近跟我们外师的一个距离，就是我们让他也知道我们一些文化，然后他也可以把我们的文化了解之后，他在课堂上或是在他教学上面也可以跟我们做一个互相的沟通。那这个是像我们平常有时候聚餐还暑假的时候因为厨房没有开火，所以大家就在厨室里面开火。另外我们在期末的时候，各校应该也都是有一些相关的这个跟老师围绕期末的抽奖活动，就是吃尾牙的部分，就是有关于我们台湾就是比较属于我们台湾在地化的一些部分，所以让他也可以体验到我们台湾职场的人情味跟校园的一些和谐的文化。除此之外，就是他跟我们互动非常的良好，对不对 ？Gaffy 然后笑得非常开心，对不对？所以虽然我是在学务处，他们在教务处，但是我们彼此之间还是常常有做一个联系这样子。好，另外呢，参与校内的重要活动，包含那个新生入学的时候，1年级入学，其实以前都是会长跟校长讲最多话，结果Gaffy 来之后，其实在整个那个新生1年级班经会的时候 ，Gaffy 讲的话是最多的，因为大家其实会觉得他很亲切，然后非常的好这样子，所以包含新生的迎新，还有班庆会，还有运动会的时候，你让他跑得非常的卖力，对我们没有逼迫他，他是自愿下去跟我们一起投歌这样子。好，包含我们一些节庆的活动，他也会上去高歌一曲。好，那我们也会利用我们的校刊，就是会介绍一些相关的教学的一些历程，还有他一些在教学上面的跟大家做一个分享，然后全校性的刊物进行分享。除此之外，我们稍微看一段，就是我们也有鼓励他，就是我们把我们学校目前的一些教学的部分做一个分享。因为时间比较长一点，我们稍微看一小段，就是这是他平常包含他有到幼儿园进行一个分享，对不只是1到6年级，还有往下延伸1个年级。这个是上次那个观课的部分，然后包含亲子教育日，它也就是协同。
Hi, my name is Godfrey Magdela. In Taiwan, I have found more than just a job. I have found connections, my passion grew, and I also found a home. Every day, I step into a classroom where I am welcomed by big, kind eyes and warm hearts. And teaching here in Taiwan.
我们这个影片就是透过他的拍摄，也是有上传，然后也得到不错的成绩，这样。对。
Every day, their smile, their laughter, their wonder, and hugs make every day feel special. Hi.
好，那也深入我们在地的文化，然后进行这中原的夜市。
After a very fun long day of teaching, I hope you enjoy this.
他其实也是刚好住在这附近，所以他都每次都上下学都是直接就是走路来学校上学。
Flavors and smiles from strangers who feel like friends.
那老师也是假日会带他一起去走一走啊，逛一下这个部分。
The top of a cart, a seat on the train or bus, the welcome beauty just a minute away.
其实这就是我们的日常，我们不是因为这次房子才拍这个，这是这个一拍就一而再再而再的更新，对。
Green Pond Park is where my heart dreams. Through arts and hands-on craft, I feel Taiwan's soul, rooted in tradition, yet welcoming to
他去体验我们的一些文化，原住民的一些文化。
But it's the children, their joy, their trust makes me feel like I truly belong. Their love is the heart of my story here in Taiwan. I came to Taiwan to teach, but what I have received is so much more. The warmth, the lessons, and the memories that I will cherish forever.
好，所以我们刚刚看到就是他平常就是刚刚在影片里面有呈现到，就是到一些文创园区进行一些体验的手作课程，还有一些跟校内同仁一些联谊的活动。好，那有关于双语的学习面的部分，因为我们最重要是孩子的学习，所以其实那个 Godfrey 就是他在我们学校，其实除了他原本该授课的结束之外，他其实有相关的活动，他都非常的热心，而且尽力的去做一个协助，包含一些校内的英语说故事比赛啊的评审，或是进行一些那个读者剧场的部分，都也做一个协助，做一个指导。好，那这个就是读者剧场的部分，那也指导孩子去参加其他的一些相关的比赛，就是有展能机会，我们尽量就是给孩子一些机会去展能。那就是进入那个低年级的英语故事的巡回，是在每个低年级那边，然后慢慢培养他们对于英语的一些兴趣。那利用晨光时间入班说故事。这个就影片的。好，没关系。好，除此之外呢？我们就是会利用那个圣诞月啊，或者是其他的一些节日，好，大家稍微看一下。然后一起把那个节庆的气氛把它带动起来。那我们也有编列，就是我们用学校我们一些课程，然后做一个学习任务跟设计圣诞手册，提供给每一位。然后那个我们老师们就会扮演成圣诞老公公，然后去发礼物给小朋友。另外这边大家可能看不太出来，这边是一台那个圣诞的推车，他们就是推着这台车子在下课的期间，然后到各处去做一个巡回，然后孩子非常的高兴，就是遇到这样的情景，然后就是引起他们的一些学习的动机。好，这是我们的那个圣诞手册，就是每一年都有不同的版本。这个好像出到第几版？哦，第4版了啊，第4版，我们已经出到第4版了啊，这是我们第4版的部分。好，另外呢，除了此之外呢 ，ICRT 我想各校目前都是有在推动的，那我们学校也不例外。那我们也利用 ICRT， 然后让孩子去体验。除此之外，我们也有让孩子做一个录音的方式，就是由孩子听完之后让他再去说。好，时间差不多好。好，所以呢，这个部分我们就稍微再看一下。另外也有举办那个双语的动力的部分这边稍微大家看一下。新年的双语活动，还有最近3个月才办好的圣泰岁课节就是要穿绿色的这个，对。因为时间关系，我就看快一点。还有亲子教育日的部分，还有另外我们这个也非常对我们自己也是一个鼓舞，就是说 因为透过这样的善的循环，然后这个学习的活动，其实我们这次中高年级通过那个认证的超过141位，是中地区学生数最多的。那我们给 Godfrey 一个掌声好不好？好，因为他的推动是让孩子提起了英语学习的兴趣。好，双语的扎根的部分我们看一下。好，我们目前就是有一个老师已经完成清华大学双语学分的培训。另外初阶班中原国小银安老师就是这位，好，目前也是努力的完成那个双语的培训。那另外我们也有鼓励4位老师每周5节课融入双语的教学这个部分。好，那以上的报告，谢谢大家。
谢谢我们志明主任临危受命还是有抓到很多的重点。好，那也就是说我们全校大家一起来，都不管是什么活动或者是任何的学习，大家都共同参与。那 Godfrey 就是我们非常好的一位团队。教授，好，教授要问问题要注意听啊。
就是你刚刚有提到5位英文老师参与这个双语活动，还有4位学科老师，4位 home teacher 也有老师，对不对？那我想请问一下，因为 Godfrey 有上 PE 课程，那体育老师在这方面，或者说其他学科老师，有没有参与？或者说你们有没有除了这些课程之外，有没有什么开拓其他类似艺文啊，像美术啊、音乐啊，或其他课程，未来有什么规划？比如说，我想知道是其他的非英语老师的参与状况，是第一个问题。第二个问题是你刚才提到对弱势学生的辅导，因为我们常常知道已经有弱势学生，那因为中原，因为你就在中原大学附近嘛，所以学生的家庭资源都不错，但是也有一些弱势学生，那弱势学生的辅导的措施是怎么样做？因为我们学生那么多也很难做到全面的辅导。那能不能举1-2个例子，你们做弱势学生？因为我们担心很多家长或者外界批评说我们做出来学生为了有钱人的小孩或是很好。那对于比较弱势的学生或者学习比较缓慢的学生，你们的辅导措施是什么？麻烦你说明一下事情。
教授，我先说一下我们资源的整合，好吗？就是中原大学，每天早上就有中原大学学生会进来，包含意外系这些学生，所以我们有筛选出需要做辅导的，那就会这些大学生也很不简单8点以前要到学校，很困难所以他们很多戴口罩干嘛？他就说他们现在还没有化妆，但是就来了好几10位，就有长期有这个，好，就如任内这样子好几长期的。再来就是他们也会办那个学期中的时候会有办招生嘛，招生让他们做补救教学。另外就是会到幼儿园，从幼儿园开始也会做入班的协助。我们从幼儿园开始扎根，因为幼儿园很多弱势的公用，所以是从幼儿园。
怎么做是他们的 USR 还是什么？
他们就应外系的教授有跟我们签订合约，对，就是有来实习，有来什么都有。
大学的 USR 计划。
他没有跟我们讲是
一个计划，
应该是 USR
是对国科会的计划。
国科会是教育部。
国科会的哈，就是他们，因为教授他们来的时间很多，有长期的，有点状的，也有一段时间的。那长期就是每天早上就是来，教授如果早上来就看到很多学生就进来了，就包含他们新辅系学生也会进来，因为我们学校这样走进来实在太方便了，连那个交通导护他们也会来站，但是不是站早上，站中午。
就是要附属学校。
就他们还蛮喜欢跟我们学校做互动，因为他们很多教职员工的小孩也读我们学校，所以他们也会主动协助我们很多，我们跟他们互动的非常好。然后我们前阵子那个儿童节翻转，我们是第2个礼拜是翻转周，我们学生也会整班过去那里看他们的艺术的展览什么，他们都会给我们导览，星空走廊等等。好，那
学科老师的
学科老师的部分。
教授，我再补充一下，就是有关于刚刚所提到其他科目的部分。那我们刚刚讲到，就是我们低年级的话，用体育进行一个融入。那体育老师的话，其实我们除了我们至少有2位老师，就是博彦老师跟我们足球教练，他其实就是我们足球教练也是常常出国去比赛，所以他们在学习的过程中或带领的过程中，也是会跟我们 Godfrey 就是互相讨论用什么样的术语，他们会比较了解，所以。在那个整个课程，比如说1个礼拜之前，我们就会稍微做一个备课的部分。那其他科目，像我们目前其实 刚刚所说的，我们英语团队目前有5位，但是我们在整个学校里面有8个老师其实是有证照的。那其他的那几位老师其实会在他课堂的时候，其实会把一些英文的部分再带进去，或者学校一些重要的一些课程的，我们用一个方式去转换，让他们做一个学习。对，那我们再请那个设备组做一个补充。
好，那另外，针对刚刚教授所提到说有没有其他面向，其实我们本来今年是有想要跟我们子弟团来合作，来去举办一个这个英语的演唱会。那子弟团它行程太忙，所以这是我们未来规划，我们会跟我们校内有非常享誉国际的子弟团，对，我们会跟他们来做这个译文的合作。那另外我们刚刚有提到说，有一位老师他已经去澳洲完成双语进修，那位老师他本身是译文专精的老师。对，所以在这个译文领域部分，因为这位老师他也是译文领域的，所以在译文领域部分，他们自己有一个社群，他们自己有一个专业学习社群。那专业学习社群也会邀请 Godfrey 来去融入一点双语这个部分，因为这一位这个梦玲老师，他本身已经完成这个澳洲的这个双语的培训，所以我们会希望他发挥一点他这个双语的影响力，把他在澳洲学到的一些东西，然后跟我们 Godfrey来去做一个结合这样子。对，所以我们在音乐的部分、译文的部分都有在规划当中。那另外就是我们其实也有承接这个教育部的这个双语学伴的计划，就是由大学生，我们目前是跟台北教育大学合作，那他们就是会固定4点下课后来去跟我们的学生做视讯。对，但是是视讯线上的。对。
其实我所知道，因为我上学期也访视过中文大学，他们很多外籍生，所以你可以跟他们的外籍生。
教授，外籍生已经来了。
OK。
我们那个别人讲一下外籍生来了。
对，我们也有跟一个阮教授，来自中原的阮教授，那他有带着中原大学的来自不同国家的外籍生，然后对，固定在礼拜1的10点到12点，然后会请5年级的同学跟他们外籍生来去做一个互动，由他们那边设计课程，那我们小朋友来去体验这个文化的不同的面向。
因为我上学期去访视过外籍生，他外籍生不少。
那教授刚好就是我们家长。就在门口，因为我每天都在门口聊一聊天，他就把一群外籍生全部带，然后跟我们备课，跟我们一起做很多活动。
依然是多了，东南亚学生多了，但是还有一些其他像非洲的学生也不少。
那时候好像还是有日本的，有日本、韩国的。我记
得有韩国的，
有韩国，有日本，有泰国，有越南，蛮多国家。
是。那因为那个学生团队是教授那边去招募的，所以也是要看教授那边他国籍上的部分，我们可能没有办法去做一个。
跟国际处和我们的所谓的国际专修班那个地方会比较多一点。
是。
他们有来拜访我们，对，就是其实他们很多都要跟我们合作，但是有时候我们还插不出那么多时间。现在有个什么原住民跟我们合作，他一直说校长还没有回应，我还找不出时间。
校长是我前政大同事，1年做政大同事。
然后也要跟教会报告，就是我们这几年也把学校像广播啊，我们主任们广播啊，都要先讲一段英文，对不对？然后所以害校长都不敢广播了，在广播了哈，就每一次广播，然后再来就是然后再来就是上下学啊这些相关指令啊，全部都改成英文了。就是我们已经改了好几年了，就逐步。
对，其实我们是想要鼓励学生一进校门就可以先有一个英语的一个环境。
对，
当然有些学生他比较害羞，那我们也不强迫，那就是我觉得这样子潜移默化，久而久之他会自然而然变得敢讲英文。对，就从简单的一句 Good morning 开始，或是 How are you 这样子。所以其实我们在固定行政会议的时候，都有一直在提醒伙伴、提醒全校的老师，我们在上放学的时候就是用英文，然后让学生知道说，其实师长我们也都敢于开口讲英文，甚至就是无形当中建立一个学习英文的环境。
教授如果有机会看我们全校广播、下课广播，我们都用英文，就算讲的不是很怎么样，大家还是讲一段以后才补充中文这样子。
也可以叫学生录音的，有些学校也是。
学生录音部分，对。
刚刚在简报里面有提到我们 ICRT 的部分，其实我们这学期也有在让学生做这个 ICRT 的录音。对，那另外我们也有筹备学生的街访队，让学生针对 ICRT， 因为 ICRT 它是有不同的主题的，那我们会针对里面的主题，让学生来去访问学生，然后用英文访问。
对。
那这部分都是在这学进行，那只是因为成果还没出来，所以我还没放上去。如果教授明年有机会再来我们学校访问，你就会看到成果也会展现在简报里面。
其实我可以感受到这几年孩子对于英文接触自然性，就是说，我们办像什么各项活动，老师们上去，好，比高飞或谁，小朋友回应非常好，就1000多位学生这样子，回应的就是有互动，那种不是装出来的，就是那种感受就是有在互动。啊，于渊老师很用心嘛，他们几位团队都很不错。啊，刚刚讲的梦玲老师，他也是一位版画艺术家，还受邀到日本去展览。对，所以他也他英文又自愿到清华大学嘛，对，所以他的能力很强。那我们觉得学校几位伙伴大家都很用心，伊娜老师也是自主去参与这个培训。对，因为我自己平常也有跟他们讲啊，就是多拿一个证照，因为这也是趋势啊。啊，双语是趋势嘛，所以老师们就陆陆续续大家就会去参与这样子。
因为资源很多啊，
对，
所以可以开拓一些不同多样性的课程，或者让学生都。
其实这方面是谢谢校长给予行政团队很多的支持跟鼓励啊，就是我们想做什么，我们想申请什么，甚至我们其实在这学年也有申请这个双语生活化计划。就是其实双语英语能够申请计划，我们都是尽量去把握，尽量去争取。
那另外就是我们1楼会做2间国际教室，那国际教室我们也是这学期会把它做完，大概2间就会有专属的空间的。现在我们还在楼上还没有弄好，就是在楼下也是争取200多万，好，会整个把它整理好。那我们整理好的话，1间是有桌椅，1间没有桌椅，我们希望上课能够多元化，好，有2间，就是不是都是课桌椅的啦，有1间，那个怎么样子去做，都有找英文老师们来做规划。来跟那个建筑师一起讨论，就不是建筑师的想法了，就是我比较重视是老师怎么教，然后教学就不要都是椅子摆死了，就有1间是整个都是平的，那有1间就是有桌椅，好，这样子的话，我觉得老师会因应他课程，他想要席地而坐，想要怎么样都可以，就会，然后我们规划到1楼是，教授有去过我们图书馆，到图书馆方便，好，到哪里都移动力会比较快一点，是这样子。在空间部分，现在看还是旧的，不好意思，就我们还在努力，因为我们学校去年在弄厕所弄了20-30间，但是经费用很多，对，因为厕所都老旧了。好，大家还有什么问题吗？那请问等一下是我们就下一节课10点半嘛哈？
好，那我们今天报告完毕。那我稍微做一个环境的介绍，因为一开始就要介绍，但是现在再补充介绍一下。我们目前现在是3楼的部分啊，如果那个饮水机就大家出去就看得到嘛。如果你要上厕所的话，是往左边走，然后看到凹洞的地方，然后就进去就是了。那我们待会就是10点半，好，我们10点半预定要进行那个观课的地方是在我们这边上去。就是我们现在是3楼，往这个楼梯走上去之后，
这您不要再搭上去就
好，跟我讲嘛。
要了，
这个意思，就是这个上去之后，然后往左转，然后第2间教室是我们的语言室的教室，那语言2啦，语言2圈错了，是4楼嘛？好，语言2的教室，然后我们就会进行那个公开的那个授课。那待会就是10点15分到10点半，就大家先自由休息一下。那我们预计10点28分可以吧？我们就先就定位好了，我们不要影响到学生上课。我们大概10点28分，好，我们就到那个楼上4楼语言教室2啊进行就定位。以上说明，大家有没有什么问题？没有问题的话，我们就让大家放轻松，大家就先休息一下，对。好，我们到10点28分，谢谢。
Attention. 1, 2. Let's stand up. Everybody. Good morning, teacher Godfrey. And how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And how are you? Also fine. All right. Please turn around to the space. Okay. Right. Everyone say, good morning, teachers. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, teachers. Alright, thank you. Alright, turn around back, look at me. Alright, let's sit down. Alright, so as you can see here, so these are your names and all the points that you have already. So every time you give an answer and participate, you get a point. So
let's start. Okay, so today we are here. So doing 5 things we can do to help our Earth, right? 5 things we can do to help our Earth. That is the topic. So repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 5 things we can do to help our Earth. And these things are based on the 3 R's in my life. 3, 2, 1. The 3 R's in my life. Do you remember the 3 R's that we spoke about? Yes or no? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Alright, what is the first R that we spoke about? Who knows the answer? The first R. Alright, let's start there. Yes, John?
Recycle.
We have recycle, okay? Everybody there. We have recycle. Yes, the third one is recycle. Okay. And another one? Alright. Can you? Reuse. Alright, I will divide this here and then write reuse, right? Reuse. Okay, what is the first one though? The first one is Paula. Reduce. So the other one is reduce. So you have reduce, reuse, recycle. So the 3 R's we have there are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Right? Okay. So number 1. So today we are making a poster. The poster is about 5 ways we can help her. Then we will share the poster with the others. But step number 1, let's review. Last week we read this book. Do you remember? Yes. 10 things I can do to help the Earth. Do you remember the things this book told you? Yes or no? Yes. Alright, give me at least 5 things from the book that you remember. What are the 5 things from the book? So then the upstart. Feed the birds, okay, Bonnie. Turn off the lights and, okay, let's see, another one. Let me help you. So we have turn off the lights and also, let me see. Do you remember this one? What was that? You remember this one? Right, Matthias? To plant seeds to make them grow. Do you remember this one? One more to go. This one, do you remember it? Lucas? Yes, use both sides of the paper, right? So those were the 5 R's. So let's go through them together, right? So there are 3 R's. Those are reuse, reuse, and recycle. Now, in this book, the first one that we have were this one, which was plant seeds to make them grow. 3, 2, 1. Plant seeds to make them grow. The other one was 3, 2, 1. Switch on the lights. And the other one was turn off the tap when you brush your teeth. And then another one we had was put your litter in the bin. And then another one we had was feed the birds in winter. And then another one we had was make toys from old boxes. And another one we had was sort out the recycling. And another one we had was unplug TV from the wall. And then this one right here you had, it was, what is he doing? 3, 2, 1. Walk to school to make less dirty air. And then the 10th one was use both sides of the paper. So we have these 10 actions. But which ones are reduce, which ones are reuse, and which ones are recycle? Out of 10, right? Okay. Let's see if you can do this. Right, so let's play again in this format. So number 1, I will take these cards, all of them, and then I will put them in the baskets. So I will put them here. So, in your group, please choose 2 people who will play with me. 2 people who want to play. Who wants to play in this group? Who wants to play a game? This group, 2 people. Do you want to play? Can you? Right, okay. Bonnie? Yes, thank you. Here, who wants to play? Matthias and Paula, alright. Here, who wants to play? Oh, okay, Lucas. And then who wants to play with me on this part? Ready and Ryder. Okay, right here. Ryan and Scott. All right, let's start. Number one. So this is how the game goes. The game, you come here to me, you pick a card. Okay, you pick one card. Number two, you go to your group members, to your group, and then you show it to them. This is the card. Then you have to ask them, which R is this? 3, 2, 1. Which R is this? Ask them, which R is this? Is it reduce, reuse, or recycle? If they tell you the answer, you come back and you paste the card on the correct R. Okay? Okay? Switch on body. Would you like to show them? Alright, which group do you want to pick? And we only have 3 minutes. Okay? Alright. Okay, so this is your teacher. This is how you will do it. Alright? So I will say, go. Then.
Which part is this?
And then you come and put it there. And then the next person, like that. Okay? The players, please stand up. If you are a player, please stand up. Okay, so we go by numbers. Okay. So you want number 1? Number 1. Number 2, Paula. Number 3, stop. Number 4, Rebby. Number 5, Brian. Number 6, Chinyu. 7, Matthias. 8, Lucas. 9, Ryder. And then 10, Tom. Alright? Alright? Okay, so we have 3 minutes. 3. Are you ready? Are you ready, Paula? Are you ready? Funny? Alright. 3, 2, go. Take 1. Reduce. Right. Very good. Thank you. Paula, number 2. Yes. Reduce, reuse, or recycle? Reduce or reuse? Alright, okay, stop. Reduce, okay, let's go. Okay, ready? We have 2 minutes now to go. Reduce, reuse, or recycle? Reuse, alright, okay, Ryan? Reduce, alright, okay. Chinyu, it's a turn. Over there. Which R is this? Alright, Matthias, your turn. Which R is this? Right, okay, Lucas, your turn. Reduce, reuse, or recycle? Okay, alright, okay, last one, okay. Last one. Reduce, reuse, or recycle? Reduce or reuse? Let me give you 2 options. Reduce or use? Reduce. Alright. Last one. Recycle. Alright, you can sit down after that. Ahead of time. Very good. Thank you. Alright. Please clap your hands for the players. Let's go. Thank you. Right. Are we correct here? So, okay. Switch off the light. Yes or no? Reduce? Yes. Okay. Walk to school to make less dirty air. Reduce?
Yes.
Feed the birds in winter. Reduce?
Yes.
Okay. Unplug TV. Reduce?
Yes.
Okay. Turn off the tap. Reduce?
Yes.
And then use both sides of the paper. Reuse?
Yes.
Plant seeds to make them grow. Reduce or reuse? Juice or reuse? It's reduce, right? Alright, that's good. Okay. This one, make toys from all boxes. Reuse, alright. This one, of course, sort out the recycling, it will be recycle. And then put your data in the bin, will be recycle. Very good. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Thank you. That was beautiful. Now, today, as I said, we are making a poster. So the topic on the poster is 5 things I can do to help the earth. 5 things. Okay? So let's look at what we're doing. So we all want to help her, yes or no?
Yes.
So the question we are trying to answer here is 3, 2, 1. What can we do? What can we do to help her? As the book has mentioned. Now, let's take an example. Where is this place here? Where is this? This is a school. And it says here, we use a lot of things at our school. For example, at our school, we use a lot of, what are those?
Books.
We have books. What are these?
Papers.
Papers. What are those? Boxes. We also use a lot of what? Computers. We also use a lot of electricity or lights. Okay. We also have a lot of gas. And we also make a lot of what? Recycle or trash. And then we also use what? Lunch boxes. So the question is, what can we do? Right. Can I remove this now? So the question, what can we do? All right. What can we do? Here is an example. What are these? Papers, right? What can we do with papers at our school? What can we do with papers at our school? So the sentence is, we can, what can we do with papers at school? Can we reuse, recycle, or throw them away? Wants to give me a context. Papers, do you reuse, recycle, or throw away? All right, Jeremy? So reuse, right? So the sentence will be, we can reuse papers. 3, 2, 1. We can reuse papers. So that will be the sentence. We can reuse papers, right? That is an action. At school, we can reuse paper. Okay. Now, there's a lot of other things that we have here. Okay, so let's look. So we can reuse paper. What about trash? Reuse, recycle, or throw away? Which one? Reuse, recycle, or throw away? Oh, Vic. We can recycle some of the trash. So the sentence here will be, we can, 3, 2, 1. We can recycle some of the trash. Yes. Recycle trash. Okay, right. Okay. And then there is a lot of things. Now, step number 1. Let's make our poster because you understand, right? Let's make a poster. So the first thing I want you to choose a role. Okay. Do we have a group leader? Group leader, please raise your hand. All right. Okay. You have a job. Your job is to, I'll show you. Now, I also need 2 people who will be writing or writers. Who wants to be a writer in the group? Writer. A writer. Shinyu and Yuna here. Renee and Paula, writer. Nini and Ella, writer. Ryder and Judy, you want to be a writer? There you go. All right, right there you have Ryan and Jeremy. Okay, so your job is to write the sentence, okay? And then we have designers who will cut out the pictures. Designer who wants to be a designer. Right, okay, Lisa and Angus. John and Lisa. Vic, you or me, Kevin, Ryan. Okay, your job is to cut out the pictures. Okay, so let's start. Number 1, we have 5 places for each group. Okay, 5 places. What is the name of this place? This is at the park. And then another one will be, where is this place? Nine. Okay. And then another one will be, where are they? They're at home. And then these ones are there? School. And then what about this? City center or around the city. 3, 2, 1. Around the city or on the streets. Okay. So your job is here. Find 5 things you can do to save Earth in each place. For example, park. Okay. At the park, let me ask you a question. At the park, here, let's start. At the park, can you turn off the tap when you brush your teeth at the park? No. Yes or no?
No.
Really? so you don't brush your teeth at the park. So you cannot take off the tap when you brush your teeth. But you can do other things, right? So your job is to find 5 things you can do at the park. Do you understand? So the first thing I will do, I will give you your pictures. Okay. So let's go. I will give you 1, 2 pictures. Find 5 things you can do at a place. For example, group number 1, I will give you a place. Group number 2, a place. Group 3, a place. Group 4, a place. Group 5, a place. Okay, so I have my posters. All right. Okay, thank you. So you find things to do at the place. 5 things you can do at that place. 5 things. So 5 things. 5 things we can do at a school, at a park. All right. Step number 2, I will give you those pictures. I also have the pictures here. So the pictures are here. All right. So here is a set of pictures. Here's another one. Here's another picture with actions. And then here is another picture. Here's another picture. Right. Okay. And then you have another one here. You have another one there. Another one here. Another one here. And another one here. Right. Attention.
1, 2.
Attention.
1, 2.
So your job is to choose 5 pictures of things you can do at that place on your poster. 5 things. Okay? Find the 5 things as a group and cut out those pictures. Alright? Okay, I will give you 5 minutes. Alright? Okay.
不太知道怎么做的可以举手。
5 pictures. So there's other ones here. So where is your place? This is at the park. So what are the 5 things you can do at the park to help Earth? That's the question. So here are scissors. So where is your place? Your place is on the, where is your place? Where is this? In the city or around, yeah, in the city. Right? So what are 5 things you can do around the city? Here. So what is your place? Where is your poster? At home. What are 5 things you can do at home? 5 things to help Earth, right? To help Earth. And then here, where is your place? Where is your poster? Where is your 5 things you can do in night office to help the Earth. Right? 5 things. Where is yours? Where is your poster? Where is yours? Where is this? This is at where home school at school. 5 things you can do at school to help Earth. Alright? So you choose these 5 things. Right. So you are finding pictures of the writer. Do you need something to write? Okay. So you can use this to write down your sentence. We can do that. So use this. So here, for the writers, right here, we can 5 sentences. We can do this, we can do this. Right? So right here. Where are the writers? The writer. So right here, 5 sentences. We can, right? What can you do? Yes. Where is the writer? So you can use this function sentence. We can do this, we can do this. Writer, where's the writer? So here you use this function. We can walk, we can do this. 2 minutes left. Do you have 5 pictures already? Do you have 5 pictures already? You have. Do you have marker or you use that is not the case. Do you have the 5 pictures already? You have 1 minute 55 seconds. So do you have the 5 pictures of things you can do? It's pretty cool. You need 1 marker. This one is not working. You need 1 marker. We can what? Where we have a picture, we can use some and then this one, what is that? Yes, you can be 5 pictures, right? By the way, 1 minute left. So do you have the 5 pictures? We can decide some plans and then let me see. And then this one. Yes, and then here we can. Do they have? All right. Do you like the pictures now? So where we have to see, right? Because your picture or your poster is supposed to have. Here is a map. All right, attention. Attention.
1, 2.
So let's look at these posters, right? If you look at the poster, the way I put it, you have a picture, and then you can write down the sentence actually on the bottom, right? 1 picture, 1 sentence. We can plant a tree, or I can plant a tree. We or I is okay. Also, a picture and a sentence. So 1 picture, 1 sentence. 1 picture, 1 sentence. As you can see here. Do you see that? All right, let's finish up putting up the poster. I will give you 5 more minutes. All right, 5 more to go. Let me see. Do you have 5 pictures already? Do you have 5 pictures? Which one? Okay. Do you want to tell? All right. Yes. Do you have the 5 pictures? And your 5 sentences? So you can take 5 things you can do X or 5 things you can do around. 5 things you can do. 5 things you can do around. 4 minutes to go. Oh, you write on the paper. Okay, that's also good. We can. This one is water and plants. This is water, right? You pour water in plants. Water plants. Water and plants. But then you also planting a tree. Okay, and you found the particles. Not yet. We have found the 5 pictures, yes? Right. Do you see the small papers, the trash that you will use here? Yes, that's the trash. Right, 2 minutes to go. Which one do you need help with? Which one? Which sentence? Which one? Yeah, how many do you have now? 3. So where are the 2 pictures? The 2 pictures? What are the 2? So we can 2. This one is we can. What is it doing? Last 3. And then you have here, and it's like and here, and happy birthday. Okay. Oh, yes, you can say we can care for her. Yes, we can care for her. Then here is the same. 2 minutes to go. Do you need more pictures? You only need 5, right? Okay. Right. Put your cash here. Papers you don't need here. Let's go. 1 more minute. The places you don't need. The paper, are you finished with that? The papers you don't need, yes. The papers you don't need, yes. Right. What about this? Here. And your front pictures, yes. And here. Put the. One more minute. The trash you don't use. Right, please here. You have your plastic. You can reduce the use of recycle. You can reduce the use of recycle. You are finished, right? You have to all the papers here. 37 seconds. No, we are finished cutting. We are done. You are done cutting. Put the trash here. Put the trash here. Do you need that picture? Yes. It's over. Put it here. 14 seconds. You're finished. Are you finished? I think we are done now. Finished. All right. Attention. All right. Are you finished? Have you finished? Yes or no? Yes. No. All right. I'll give you 2 more minutes to finish your sentences. 2 more. We can recycle. We can recycle trash. We can use that. We can use it for the house. Yes. Here. Here. Slow down. Under. Feet. There you go. There you go. Let me see. Yeah, we can. No, we can throw leftovers in there, so we can. Right, this one. You finish now? Yes. This is now. 1, 2, 3. This one here. You can love first. Have you made yours? So, do you know which sentence will tell me? Do you know which one will tell me? Which one will tell me? Alright. The time is up. Your time is up. Are you finished now? Yes. Are they finished? No. Attention. Eyes on me. Are you finished with your sentence and your question? Are you finished? Alright. Okay. Now, I want to see these posters that you made. Okay? So, let's have our presentation now. Let's have a presentation. So this is what will happen. So I will call your group here, and then you can show us your work. Okay? So yeah, the first one, you come here and you say what? 3, 2, 1. Good morning. You say good morning, and then you say we are group number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then you tell us the things you wrote. Give us 3 instead of 5. Share 3 things that you wrote. Okay? Good morning. We are group number. We can do this. We can do this. All right? All right? Are you ready to show us? Who wants to start with the showing poster? All right, Matthias and your group, please. Matthias, follow. Come here. Yeah, all of you. All right, eyes on me. Eyes on me. Ray and your group. Yeah. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
We are group number 2.
We're group number 2.
So 5 things we can do. Where is your poster from? Around the city. So number 1, what can we do around the city?
We can recycle plastic bottles.
Plastic bottles, we can recycle them. Number 2.
We can roll trash and rubbish truck.
Okay. Paula, would you like to read one? Number 3. You can read it. Bottles. We can recycle bottles. Again. We can. Bottles. All right. Thank you very much. Clap your hands for group number 2. Here. All right. Who wants to be next? Do you want to go? Okay, group number 3. Let's see what you make. Let's see what you make. Group 3, let's see what you make. I'd like to see what we can do. Alright, eyes on me. Alright, please pay attention to what they say. Alright. So 5 things we can do. Where is your poster? In which place? School or night market, or where is it? At the park. Okay, number 1, what can we do at the park?
We can plant more seeds at the park.
We can plant more seeds at the park. Okay, number 2, what else can we do? Feed birds at the park. We can feed the birds at the park. Okay, number 3, what else can we do? We can put your litters and the trash in the trash bin. Clap your hands for group number 3. Thank you. Alright, very good. Who wants to be next? Next one, group number 4. Ready in your group. Thank you. That was beautiful. Ready in your group. Let's see. That's very good. Thank you. Alright. Everybody in that group. Brian and your group. Attention. Alright, pay attention. Good morning. group number 4?
We are group number 4.
Okay, where is your poster at? School, night market, park, where is it?
School.
It's at school. So 5 things we can do at school. Number 1, what can we do?
We can reduce,
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Number 2. Number 2.
We can use less water.
We can use less water. And then number 3, we can throw. Which one do you want to choose? Choose this one. We can plant trees. We can plant trees. All right. Clap your hands for group number 4. All right. Thank you. That's beautiful. Group number 1. Let's go. Group 1. All right. Eyes on me. All right. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are group number 1. All right. 5 things we can do. Where is your poster? School, home, place. At home. So 5 things we can do at home. Number 1. We can recycle the boxes. And number 2, what else can we do? We can water the plants. Number 3, what else? We can also turn on the lights. All right, clap your hands for group number 1. Let's go. All right, let's go. And then last but not least, group number 5. Let's see your creation. All right. Right. Fire away. All right, go. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are group number 5.
We are group number 5.
Okay, so where is your poster at? It is at the, where is it? School, park, where is it?
We can recycle glass.
Okay, wait. So where is this place?
The night market.
Oh, it's a night market. Okay, number 1, what can we do at the night market?
We can recycle glass.
We can recycle the glass, and what else can you do at the night market?
We can recycle trash.
Trash again, okay. What else can we do at the night market? We can
pick up trash.
We can also pick up trash at the night market. All right, thank you. Clap your hands for group number 5. All right, sit down. Okay, that is very good. Okay, so for that, I will give you the points for participating. That will be 2 points. All right, very good. Those are 2 points. Okay, very good. As you can see, that is everything we can do to have the earth. Okay, right.
Okay, here is today we learned about those 3 arts, right?
Yes.
Yes. What are those? Recycle, reuse. Excellent, and you did a great job today. Everyone, give yourself a big applause. And now everyone stand up. Attention.
1, 2.
Attention.
1, 2.
Everyone say.
Thank you, Teacher Godfrey.
And everyone turn around, please. And say 谢谢老师们。
谢谢老师们。
All right, you guys turn around. All right, thank you. Okay,
And the decision making as to which one is eco-friendly based on the situation provided. But I think maybe it could have been slower, but I think after all, it went great. And I think the students did amazing. And even though I was nervous and sometimes I would find myself flipping back and forth on the PPT, trying to find a specific point, and the students were still patient enough and to wait for me to get to where I needed to go. but I think we did well. And also my co-teacher, she was my wing woman, I think, and because she was there to help me to distribute the material and also really helping the students with sentence construction, because what this lesson actually I wanted to do was to allow the students to use sentence starters, but be able to construct the language they want to use for their posters instead of me just straight up giving it to them. And I was trying to do that. And I think it went well, to my point, more than I thought it would go. So I think we did a very good job. Yes, thank you.
好，谢谢。好，那我们这边因为我们那节课有协同老师孟明老师，孟明老师要不要稍微就是对于这节课的运作，然后跟我们做一个分享？谢谢。我应该讲目的，还可以的。
这节课嘛，就是其实合作起来是有辛苦的地方，因为必须要去讨论跟找到最适合的方式。那中间也做了很多修正。We discussed a lot and we made some adjustments, but overall we did great. Yes, 我们其实做的还不错。那我觉得小朋友也很配合我们，那也很谢谢大家前来那个公开观课，就是给我们更多的鼓励。那我相信那个对于外师也是一个自信的成长，他应该也会觉得这次的经验给他收获很多。谢谢大家。
好，谢谢孟明老师。好，那接下来中原老师有要回馈的吗？好，目前 OK， 你看。
我想要试看用英语，因为我要考多译。我已经翻译好了。
你就打开。
好。Godfrey creates many opportunities for students to speak and participate. His instructions are clear and he used various strategies to support learning step by step toward the lesson goals. He keeps students engaged, monitors their progress effectively, and provides warm, timely support. Even students with weaker English are encouraged to join and respond. He also uses questions, games, visuals, and real-life context to help students understand, remember, and apply what they learn in an inclusive and interactive classroom. Okay.
好，谢谢，掌声鼓励。好，那接下来我们就周明老师 OK 吗？好，接下来我们是不是请那推手教师玉琴老师帮我们稍微分享一下？
Hi, I'm Nancy from Yixing Elementary School. Okay, so first of all, you are very devoted, and this is a well-structured class. You give each member different roles, and then you provide lots of pictures to help the students understand. Okay, and I think the pictures that you provide for the activity, the poster part, that's very clever. Because at first, before I observe the class, I look at the lesson plan. I was like, how are they gonna think of what they can do? Yes, so with the pictures, it gives them a lot of choices, and there are different things that they can choose from. Okay, so that's a very excellent idea. But I'm also a little bit worried about the low learners in the classroom, because I think this class involves a lot of language, not just reading a lot of the sentences, the 10 things that they have learned from the book at the beginning, and also where they have to decide which art is it. That's a little bit difficult for the low learners, and for them to produce the poster, to write the sentences, and to do it on stage. So I think, I don't know, because when I'm teaching, I always think about how the low learners are able to keep up in the classroom. Yes. But stick to the lesson itself. I will probably give students more time to finish the poster because it takes more time. Okay. So if I were you, if I am still doing the same activity that you're doing today, I would probably add verbs or words below each picture so that it will help them with the writing and producing part. Yes. And then, so at the beginning, review probably less things from the book, and then each thing, I think it's the more important thing is why it is reduced, not reused. What's the difference between them? Because I think that's how the students might struggle. Yeah, so probably they can use simpler words, like reduce means use less or not to waste, and reuse means to use again. So let them say why it is. Okay, and then at the last part, probably give students, every student, the ability, some opportunity to speak. So every student maybe one sentence, simple sentence to talk about it. Yeah, but like I said, I think it involves lots of language part. So probably I would also take pictures of what I see around the school. For example, I see school leftovers, lunch leftovers. You show them pictures and you ask them what they can do with it. Or like in my school, I don't know if it's a good place to say, but people play like water balloons. They put water inside a trash can and then throw. Yeah, so if I'll just take pictures of this and then ask students like what they can do with it to, with the 3 R's and stuff. And then probably because it is a hard topic to talk about, and it involves lots of language. So probably I'll change it to let's make a reusable bag using old clothes. So instead of lots of language involved, probably they can do something and then they can make a reusable bag and then they can just take it everywhere they went to. Yeah, so just some thoughts. But overall, I love the whole lesson design, the 6 weeks design. It was amazing. I love how you use lots of time to talk about one simple topics and you give students different ways to, to talk about or to have different activities about this topic. So I love this whole idea. Yes, and I also learned something today. So thank you for your, for your class today. Yes.
我这边要不要请 Coffee 就简单回应一下，好不好？ Yes. 好，最后再讲。好，那我们现在请校长那个。
这个超明教授还有玉琴老师哈，还有我们主任，有我们双语的那个伙伴学校，大家午安，大家好。好。那首先我想要谢谢我们那个中原国小啊，因为中原其实刚开始介绍或是我们所了解的，就是说在双语环境整体的一个多元的建制啊，其实非常的用心啊，真的很不容易。我想包括像这个。我们的好邻居是中原大学哈，有很多的人力资源的运用哦，那也协助学校在这个文化，特别双语是在文化的一种建制环境建制哈，因为整个双语环境如果建制的好，这绝对是一个非常对孩子有利学习的条件啊，所以我想这个很佩服我们中原的团队，那就。我大概就行政的部分是想说，因为刚刚在简报上没有比较清楚看到这个，我们亮点学校的排课啦，就是说，因为它的原则是这个低年级是2节嘛，当然刚刚看到是低年级，那中年级的部分是没有看到双语课的部分的呈现啊，那高年级好像就刚刚的课程是有嘛，就有呈现，那因为低年级提到的就是说，外是因为他每周是22节课，那班级数比较多，所以就轮流上课，好像就是不是每个礼拜都有哈。所以这一个部分如果有资料的话，再给我们解释一下，因为这个在行政的层面我这边需要记录了，不好意思。好，那就课程的部分，我想这个我们 Teacher Coffee 非常棒也就是说他这个看得到他的特质就是非常的热情，而且跟孩子的互动非常的棒其实有时候我们一个课程，我常常在讲，第一个重要的成功的条件就是孩子很喜欢上课， 投入在课程里面哈。那这一节课看到的小朋友其实很轻松的进行，就是说在这个课程的一个节奏上，大家的参与，因为有一些活动设计嘛，所以小朋友都能够很愉快的进行这个课程哦。所以我想这个是非常棒哦。那刚刚提到的部分是我个人的观察，就是说，因为这个主题其实蛮生活化的啦，对高年级的孩子，其实反而他的一个课程目标的学习哈，大概基本上你会发现对他们其实非常容易啦，因为做分类啦、减量啦、回收啦，其实以高年级的孩子，可能包括中年级的孩子，大概对他们来讲也应该不难，所以我大概放在一个重点，我自己看是希望看孩子小组，我们用分组嘛，哈，那小组的运作，小朋友之间对于这个活动，他的比如说他可能是一直分组，那会不会有变成说，有些少数一两个孩子会大概都是很顺利在这个课程的进行，但是极少数一个或两个小朋友就可能参与的没有那么多。所以刚刚回应玉琴老师有提到，就是说，我们发现就是说，高年级的孩子哦，在这个说的部分、听的部分时间比例上少了一些。所以我大概有一些想法，就是说，后续很多课堂哦，就是我们在这个进行的时候，比如说我们小组也可以用小组同时间，不一定要每一组上台去发表啦，就是同时间这5组都是在自己小组里面发表，轮流发表。那这个时间可能在节奏上的思考，可以偶尔就是说，不是每一次都要小组发表，有时候就是分组发表。那第二个部分还有一个方式，说对于那个比较胆怯一点的孩子，我们要引导他，或是要可能今天是没有看，就是好像比较是传统式的啊，鼓掌啦、奖励啦啊，没有对个别孩子或是小组有一些奖励制度。所以有时候如果能够有奖励制度哦，对那个比较有提供多一点机会，平常比较胆怯一点哦，比较没有发表的孩子哦，都鼓励他有一些奖励制度的话，我相信这个可以搭配试试看哦。所以我想这个双语的课哦，在教学上我们其实是刚刚整体上是很棒的哈，只是说如果有可能的话，我们是多一点说的部分，让这个个别的孩子哦比较这个表现的比较弱一点的说的或听的能力哦比较弱的部分，可能把这个重点放在这一堂课。这个在我就这一次观课看到的一个心得啦哦。好，以上谢谢。
好，谢谢金勇校长的勉励。好，接下来我们请昌明教授指导。
First, I'd like to talk about today's class, and later in English, and later we come to. I want to address some of the issues, demonstrations in Chinese. Okay. First, I'd like to highlight some of the wonderful stuff that we can learn from Godfrey. First one, I like the way how you organize the whole class. You divide the whole class into several parts. Start with your warm up, then come to 3 activities, and you move very fast. For each activity, assign about 3 to 5 minutes. The student will keep a student very busy with learning. That's wonderful. And besides language, you just attach some of the pictures with it, and the student can easily follow the language, what's going on without even the English is not good enough, right? And your learning objectives are quite clear. You identify and give about 5 or 4 learning objectives about reduce, reuse, and 3 R's, and then ask them to create some sentences and all this kind of stuff to recognize the importance and significance of these 3 R's. I think that's quite clear. But then we'll talk about, we're going to, I want to say something about learning objectives later. And I think we all witnessed the wonderful, it's amazing interaction between the teachers and students, right? They seem to teachers as great passion for teaching, and students seem to respond quite passionately about your teaching. That's you do your best to engage your students. And besides that, everything is moving very fast, and leaving no time for students to idle over there. Right? That's good part. And then you assign the job for the group work, and students can help each other. The slow learner, weak learner, and fast learner can work together so they can develop their teamwork. I think that's great. But still, I have some suggestions about today's class. When you talk about 3 R's, recycle, reuse, and reduce, it's not possible that we can not just say about that, but instead just doing something about that. I forget last semester I ever went to one of the class in Taoyuan, and one of the teachers just brought in a lot of garbage from his own home and then put it on the tables, of course clean it up. And then try to assign us students to recycle, to categorize all this kind of. In Taiwan, when you do something like recycle, you have to categorize, you have to put it into groups, right? Bottles, paper, and leftover, all that kind of stuff. So would it be possible to ask the student to really do something about recycling? And how about reduce? Right now in Taiwan, we have a big problem with students, free lunch. They just have a lot of stuff over there, but they didn't like to eat the healthy food. I don't know, healthy food is terrible, right? I don't like either. But you can ask students, why don't you reduce the amount of the food or you take out from the lunch box, right? And this is helping, or not to leave too much left over there. That's a reduce. Don't waste our food. So try to relate. That's the kind of 3 R to students' personal life. What they really can do in school by asking to do something real in classroom and bring them real stuff instead of just fresh cards, posters, and everything there. That's what I mean. Because the purpose, the learning objective for this class is to teach students how to do these 3 R's. So why don't you just pick up 1 or 2 things they really can do in classroom? It's learning by doing, not learning by saying about it. What I want to emphasize is that we don't want to, this is not a language class. The learning objectives are too much language oriented. Students have to write and make sentences, they have to say something, to make presentation. But how about those students whose English is not good enough? Whose English is not good enough, maybe they cannot do anything about it, but they still know how to do these 3 R's, right? So doing things in class, you have your own classroom, maybe it's better that you can prepare a lot of stuff for students, real stuff in their life that they can just really do these 3 R's: reduce, recycle, and reuse. Papers. Okay, then you give them the paper. Okay, you give them something. How are we going to reuse something there? Or maybe some of the plastic bags. You say, okay, now I have plastic bag. People, can you tell me how we are going to reuse this plastic bag? Any way that you can look out, you can show them video clip, and then you can show them, even in Chinese, they'll be fine, right? So that's the doing something, do about recycling, the 3 R's, instead of saying about 3 R's. Those are 2 different things. We're not teaching language, we are teaching them how the idea of reducing the waste of the food, reducing the food, reducing the garbage in this world, reducing, recycling a lot of stuff at school or at the night market, right? For instance, they say, in the night market where you have the plastic bag, what will you do? They put a lot of stuff the paper bag stuff there, or you can say, okay, you can carry them home and reuse it, clean it with water, then reuse them, and then put some of the stuff inside there. So that would be what I want to see about students really doing something, really engagement in these 3 R's. Another thing is when you tell students how to do things, for instance, how to press the posters or pass stuff, things there, maybe instruction is too long and students really cannot follow quite well. My idea is the baby steps. Okay, let's do this first. Are you done? Okay, let's do this, and then let's move to the next step. Another solution, alternative, is skateboarding. You do something and you ask 1 or 2 students to cut in front of the class, and then ask them to do it together with you. And it'll be easier for other students to follow. This is maybe a student who came over here with doing something with you will make some mistakes. But of course, you can say, oh, this is not wrong, we can do this and this. So baby step or skateboarding will be much easier for students to follow your instructions, who follow how to do this kind of activities, instead of, they just guess. They have the instructions sometimes will be very vague, and they just have to look at and then to know, to figure out how to do that. Okay, the last thing is about the group, the number of group. You have 5 persons in 1 group. But it seems to me that from my practice in college, 5 students in 1 group will be too large. I mean, it occurred to me that in one group just close to me, 2 of the girls didn't know what to do with that, and 3 boys seem to dominate the whole job. So would that be possible that you just, minimum the number of the size of your group, and then maybe 2 or 3? My practice, my experience tell me that 2 or 3 will be an ideal number. So they can work together. 5 will be too much. In a lot of the research in the United States, they say that 6 will be an ideal number for the grouping. But based on my own experience, I experienced from 2 to 7, and I believe that 2 or 3 will be an ideal number for students, especially weaker students, this kind of the English medium instructions class, and students have trouble following the instructions. Maybe 2 or 3 will provide students with equal opportunity to practice on their own. So maybe 5 will be too much for this kind of work. So that's it. So just want to remind all the teachers here, not only just Godfrey here, the skateboarding is very important, and the competency we expect. This is this integrated curriculum, the school-based curriculum. It's not about only language. It's about the idea we want to deliver to our students. We want the students really can do some 3 R's. So give them 1 or 2 practice in classroom, which they can really do for their life. As a kid, as a 11 years old, what are you going to do at home? Give them 1 assignment. Say, okay, today you go home and check how many plastic bags can you find at home, and then bring it back and tell me what you can do with these plastic bags. Not only saying about this one, and skateboarding and grouping, okay, all the 3 big stuffs, maybe 3 concerns I just have in mind and want to share with you. But anyway, I think that you are wonderful, you are an amazing teacher, you did your best, and you seem to contribute a lot to English environment and events on campus. And I think your teachers, all the teachers, administrators like you a lot, students like you a lot. They have wonderful interaction with that. I just appreciate your efforts, your contribution here. Thank you. And as for administration, 就是有关于行政部分，我想用简单的几句话说给主任或是其他老师听。就是可能要给英文，就是我希望的是因为现在有这么多的像语文老师，我们不希望的是英文老师参与太多双语课程，英文老师就是好好教英文课，对不对？他们要让学生英文课强化，还有基本的课程。我们希望的是非英文的老师、学科老师，不管是音乐老师、体育老师或什么，能够跟外师多交流，能够学习他们的教学的方式跟讲英文的方式。因为未来你们因为学校这么大，不可能让一个外籍老师一个人 cover 所有的课程，所以如果你要到3、4年级、高年级有上的课的话，本国老师就要介入。以中原国小来说，我相信你们应该有这个资源，老师都非常优秀，而且都愿意去进修。所以我们在 EMI 的 program 里面，其实最重要的是，我们所有的种子教师，我们所有的推手老师，都需要非英文系的老师进来，让他们能够跟外师，甚至去外师备课的时候就可以练习你的英文怎么教。那你去观议课，在学校里面观议课看，外师，那他如果他教了5、6年级，他教了这堂课之后，他可以教别课，那就可以跟着课。那体育课也是一样，比如说他教这个排球，然后不会教什么球，然后他另外是人语课，那其他体育老师就可以知道他怎么样带学生做 warm up， 怎么带学生跑步的，怎么带学生那英文就可以学，因为英文都很简单嘛，都是小学英文嘛。因为你讲太高深英文，学生也听不懂嘛。那我们所有老师都学过12年英文，至少从小一到大学都12年英文。简单的英文，当然老师也要有这个勇气。我们要学生开口讲英文，我们自己要开口讲英文，然后去做这些事情。那我觉得大家因为学英文目的不是考试，不是考上教证，其实英文目的是要跟沟通，跟老外沟通。我发觉我们台湾的学生学10年英文，连自我介绍或者是简单的那个打招呼都很困难。那我不晓得学英文的目的是什么？因为你不是英文专业，你不需要学复杂英文，你只要学跟小孩子沟通英文就好。小孩子沟通，你就讲是听得懂的英文。Good morning, how are you doing today? Don't you feel cold? It's so cold outside. Put on jacket, right? 那 put on jacket， 因为讲是小学英文啊，国中英文嘛，你都可以跟学生用这种英文沟通。这是我是希望说第二个就是刚刚说的教学面问题，就是刚刚金融校长也提到说，我们也希望看到那个整个学校的课程地图的规划，对，是上课程的地图规划。1、2、3、4年级不是说全年级都要上，但是你可以想到一个 picture。那中原国小因为既然接近这个东西，应该有一个比较 whole picture 的东西，那不是只有靠一个我只是想说。跟主任或是跟校长、副校长来说，不是只有靠一个外师可以处理所有的一切。本国老师课程的规划这方面东西的话，你们有这么多的资源，有这么多好的学生，有这么优秀的校长、主任跟老师的领导，我想我们可以更踏出更大的一步去做那个我们所需要的事情，不是只有现在说我们就一个，因为你们。老师都很年轻，像校长说要退休的，不要这样，只要不要退休主任也都可以帮忙带领，还有我们老师都很年轻，可以开拓，让学生有更多国际视野，让他有国际的沟通能力，大概是对于那个行政方面的一些想法跟分享，我不知道符不符合，但是像这种黄世伟就是胡说八道，那你听听就好，对不对？能做就做，不能做，给他不好意思。OK， 好，谢谢主任，谢谢。
这边非常感谢，就是校长以及教授的鼓励跟给我们一些可以努力的方向。那这边简单的 Coffee 要不要回应一下？
Okay, first of all, I'll keep it quick. First of all, I want to say thank you for your feedback, and I hear all of your suggestions and what can be done. And honestly, I am a very reflective teacher myself. I like to, whenever I plan something, I will go to a classroom because as a teacher, you have an idea of what you want to do in a lesson. And when you go there, if things don't go the way you want them to do, you try to change things. And I appreciate what you've mentioned. And not that some of those things that you have mentioned are not possible to be doing. I think it's just a matter of when you are trying to follow the curriculum. But yes, it does make sense of why it should be done that way. And I really thank you so much for your perspectives and reminders, because as teachers, as we navigate this profession, at some point we do get to have blind spots as people, and we can somehow deviate from what we're supposed to do. But nonetheless, thank you very much. I appreciate everyone. And thank you for everyone who said very positive things. I didn't expect this much appreciation and love. I really thank you very much. Thank you.
好，谢谢。好，这边真的非常感谢教授及校长，就是对我们学校就是亮点学校的一个肯定跟鼓励。那有一些不足的地方，我们这边还是会持续做一个改善跟努力。那我们这边也就是会好好的在跟中原大学做紧密的结合跟那个合作。那希望说不止说比较优秀的孩子在英语学习上面可以更好，那我们有一些弱势的孩子，我们也会透过一些策略跟方法，让他们表现得越来越好。那今天的访视大概就到这边。那有没有什么有人没有讲到话，觉得会来回的看，好吧？好吧？那非常好，我们刚好现在12点，非常感谢大家。那我们今天的那个就是访视就到此为止。那我们外面有准备那个餐盒，那记得请导师离开的时候记得要带。那我们另外也有准备那个小的笔记本，好，封面是我们的，里面都是空白的，大家可以随时看要写什么都可以。那另外这个资料夹就是我们这一届同学的一个毕业美展的一个作品。那这边也就是请大家有意愿的可以拿一个这样子。以上，谢谢大家，感谢大家今天的参与，谢谢。
We're just hanging your lesson plan in the basket.
I like your photo.
Oh,
so powerful.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Good luck. Have a nice day.
Thank you.